Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 6 of the WCW 1992 series. Let's just jump right into it and look at what we did last week. Dan Severn showed up last week, and it was immediately one of our top wrestlers. He's now in a feud with Steve Austin. We're doing this U.S. title number 1 contenders tournament, which we have mapped out here. So far, we have done Ricky and Larry Z, and we have done Barry and Dustin. So we still need to do Vader, Cactus, and Bam Bam Eaton, which we were not able to do because some of those guys were in New Japan. So hopefully that clears up this week. Oh, best wrestling movie, Let's Get Ready to Rumble. I guess. It's not exactly a lot of competition. And yeah, we have Sting feuding with Rick Rude. We have Brian Pillman and Liger feuding. We got stuff going on. We got stuff going on for sure. Freebirds and the Steiners. And of course, we still have the ongoing Ricky Steamboat and Dustin Rhodes stuff. We did Barry Dustin. Did I follow up on that at main event at all? No. So that's okay. So the obvious thing that's going to happen there is that Dustin is going to cause Ricky to lose in the semifinals, but we're not even at the semifinals yet. Also, we still have like a month until Spring Stampede, so we still got some ways to go here. The wrestlers, yeah, the wrestler, yeah. The wrestler almost feels like it shouldn't even count because it's just like a real movie. Oh, we locked up Norman Smiley and Scorpio Sky to exclusives, right? And then we're trying to do that with Vader and Cactus. We did a house show in the Midwest and drew 590 fans. Great. Perfect. Pat Patterson. How old is Pat Patterson in 1992? Like, he's old, but he's not like crazy old, right? Probably like 50. Oh, it's just a normal 8-man tournament. We're not... No, don't... Let's not get wild. Heidi Lee Morgan is quitting drama. Glad to hear it. This picture of Andre is very sad and I don't like it. Here. UWF have altered the terms? Alright, what's going on here? Not being seriously considered. Yeah, just give it up, UWF. You're not... Herb Abrams. Go away. You're not gonna win this. What's up with your thoughts on the NXT G1 so far? My thoughts on the NXT G1? Well, geez, let me see. I've really been into the opening. No, I haven't seen a second of it. What do you mean? Alright, Vader's here full time. Great. House show in the Midwest again. We're really hitting up the Midwest. That's our new hotspot. The thing with modern NXT is, like, I haven't watched it in so long that I don't even know, like, who's down there. I don't know who's good. I know some of the names and stuff, but I don't even know the people. So, I truly have no thoughts on, like, an NXT G1. Maybe it'll be good. I don't know. I won't watch it. Alright, here we go. Jacksonville, as always. Jody Hamilton, what did you do? Oh. He looks so cheerful and fun to be around. You could really see the cheer and joy in his face. Alright. right, let's go here. Is Bam Bam here? I feel like if Bam Bam's here, we should just do his tournament match with Bobby Eaton. Maybe we'll do the Vader one too if I need time. We're gonna go like 12 minutes. Bam Bam. Beautiful Bobby is of course right there. 12 minutes. Bam Bam's winning and moving on in this tournament. Let's see. So last week we did a tag match with Tully and Rick. I don't think I've officially set up Rick Rude as the person wrestling Sting at Spring Stampede, so maybe that's what we do this week. So I'm almost positive I had him beat Sting, or at least he won the match. So maybe not. We don't confirm the match, but at the very least we have Rick Rude, Tully Blanchard, and Paul E. are going to cut a promo on Sting, where they're basically going to be like, Sting, if you've got the guts, if you've got any nerve, you'll accept Rick Rude's challenge for the title at Spring Stampede. Sting to title match at Spring Stampede. Let's do... We have had Brian Pillman just kind of talking a lot of smack about Jushin Liger, so I think it's probably time for Jushin to get some stuff back in here on Brian. Actually, I kind of have an idea. Well, all right, let's just do Brian Pillman versus somebody. So we're gonna do Brian taking on Babyface. Hey, Too Cold's here now, full time. Pillman, Too Cold, 10 minutes, steal the show, open match, but Pillman's gonna win. And then Pillman is going to get on the mic to cut a promo like he's been doing, where he's just like, that lie, like, where he basically is just very jealous of Liger, but this time Liger is going to come out and beat him up. Pillman is attacked during promo by Liger. Pretty meat and potato stuff here. Let's do... We gotta do an interview with Dustin Rhodes. So we have to have Dustin, we have to have Raven, we have to have Sabu. And basically it's just gonna be Dustin like yelling at these guys. Where he'd be like, you guys are supposed to be helping me get to the next level, and I lost in the first round of the tournament because we weren't on the same page. It's just going to kind of be chewing them out. And then Ventura's going to walk up to him and be like, whoa there, Rhodes. Don't blow your stack on these guys. These guys are your key to getting out of your father's shadow, Rhodes. Listen, I know things didn't go well for you in that tournament, but there are other ways for you to make an impact in it. If you catch my drift. And Dustin's gonna be like, interesting. There are other ways to influence the tournament. Alright. I think we're just gonna do the Vader match this week. Because Vader is just gonna beat Barry Windham. We don't have to have anyone cheat there. I think Vader and Barry Windham would also be a good main event. So again, we'll go like 12 minutes. Sorry, Big Van Vader. Barry Windham. And Vader is, like I said, just going to win. So now we have our semifinal set. We could spread those out over the next couple weeks. And then we'll get a winner pretty, a couple weeks before the tournament so we can build that matchup a little bit. I'm going to let Barry Windham get a promo earlier where he's basically just hyping up the match with Vader. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Vader and Cactus. It's Vader, Barry in the next round. Sorry, I was like, didn't Barry wrestle Dustin Rhodes? I got all confused there for a second. I was looking at the wrong line. Vader and Cactus Jack. Still gonna win. Hello, Zach. And then, you know what? These guys can have Wild Brawl. That should be great, right? Yeah, 80-98. I'm sure his is like just as high. Yeah, almost. Yeah, we'll do a 10-minute Wild Brawl. That'll be our main event. If I could star in a live-action movie of any video game, what would you choose? Shenmue. And it would just be me walking around in 1980s Japan and going up to people and being like, have you seen any sailors? I'm looking for my father. I think it would be box office gold. How about a game of Lucky Hit? Anyway, Cactus Jack getting a promo on Vader. Just putting over the main event tonight. Stardew Valley. Yeah, Stardew Valley seems like it'd be a very chill movie. I don't know if there'd be a lot of action going on. But I mean, I guess the same about Shenmue. I would be walking around talking to sailors, so fair enough, I guess. All right, we gotta have Steamboat on the show. We gotta have Steamboat. Who is Steamboat taking on? Steamboat is taking on Bam Bam. Okay. So since Bam Bam is not the main event match anymore, we could have Ricky cut a promo after that on Bam Bam. And on Dustin. He could talk about Dustin too. Or, just Bam Bam Bigelow, he's a great competitor, but, I think I got what it takes to beat him in the next round. As for Dustin Rhodes, we're still not finished, but, after I win this U.S. title tournament, I'll get back to Dustin Rhodes. Just lay it on thick. I'd really hate it if I got attacked during my tournament match. Oh boy. That would just be the worst. Alright, we've got like 25 minutes left here. Sting has not been on the show. We've just had people talk about him. I don't really want him to accept the challenge yet, so... what can we do with Sting just to get him on the show? Let's give him a promo. We'll do the Sting promo before they challenge him to a match. So then that'll give us time. So we'll have the Sting promo be earlier in the show. It'll be like the first thing. And he's basically just going to cut a promo on Rick Rude about, yeah, you beat me in a tag match last week, but, you know, you cheated, you took advantage of Liger. Once I get you again, once I get my hands on you again, the outcome will be different. And then Rude will cut a promo later that's like, well, if you want to get your hands on me, you better put that title on the line. That kind of thing. This will probably open the show, actually. Let's give it a solid 6 minutes. This is what I've learned from playing with Nick on Tuesdays. I gotta give these promos more than like 2 or 3 minutes. Just let these guys cook. I am going to do a match. I'm going to do a 6-man tag. Which, again, I can't believe is not a default in this game. I'm going to do Rick, Steiner, Scott, Steiner, and another face. Oh, I got it. Dan Severn taking on Steve Austin. Michael P.S. Hayes and Jimmy Garvin. Big old 6-man tag here. I'm going to give this a storytelling match. And we are telling the story of those dastardly, underhanded Freebirds getting a victory over the Steiners. We're going to do Tainted One. Oh, that is not... Glad I caught that. Glad I caught that. That is not Steve Austin. That is Steve Armstrong. Need him to get out of here. Alright, and we need 4 more minutes. Who else? Dusty's the only other big star, although he's not... Ron Simmons hasn't been on the show. Although he's, you know, kind of just chilling. Alright, we're gonna do... I feel like we've already kind of done enough with... Yeah, we'll do Ron Simmons. Ron Simmons, 4 minutes, being interviewed by Eric Bischoff. And just once again, you know, what a great tournament this has been. Oh, it's the you know, I'm gonna have such a great match with Lure in this at Spring Stampede. This is a real tournament-heavy episode. But that's fine. That's why we're doing it. Alright, placement mode. We are ending with Vader and Cactus. Steamboat promo. Bam Bam Beautiful Bobby. Rick Rude promo. That's good there. This should be... This is like opening the show. And then we'll do the Sting promo. Actually, let's open with the Sting promo. And then we'll do Pillman. He gets attacked. Simmons talk about that, sure. 6-man tag. Cactus Height promo. Ventura Rhodes. Approved challenge. Yeah, I think I'll go with that order. Is there anyone I want to book in a dark match? I mean, there should be. There should always be. I have a lot of people I need to get over. Although, I think I'm better off doing those kinds of matches on main event. All right, we signed Nikita Koloff. Right. Cool. He's Nikita Koloff is getting into this Dustin Ricky thing eventually. Yeah, we'll say that stuff for main event. Alright, I think this is a strong show. I think Vader and Cactus in a wild brawl could do, like, crazy good numbers. So I'm going to go high on this one. I'm going to say 77. That's what I'm going with here. Sting Promo 85. Rick Rude was not supposed to be there. That's on me. Maybe we saw Rick Rude standing backstage watching this promo. That's what we saw. But, yeah, great promo here from the Stinger. 70 on this match. I will take that. Again, considering Too Cold is, like, not over. Just kind of put him out there. Put him out there to have a great match with Brian Pillman, and it worked. Oh, Nikita Koloff, you should not be a road agent, my brother. In fact, I need to go back to the booking screen and make sure you are not a road agent on anything else. Tully. Arn Anderson. Get out of here. Arn Anderson. George South is a road agent. That's a little surprising. Jody Hamilton. Bill Watts. George South. Okay, great. Continue. Ron Simmons cuts a promo. That's pretty much his promos every time. Just everyone's kind of just like, yeah, it's fine. He just kind of comes out and he's like, yeah, but hello, everybody. It's me, Ron Simmons. Very excited. 64 on this 6-man tag. Man, what? Dan Severn is, like, all over the place. He got, like, a 75 that first match I booked him. Then he got, like, a 61. Now he's got a 67. I don't know what to make of Dan Severn. Steve Austin got a 57. Oh, Dan was off his game. And Steve. Okay, sure. So it seems like Dan can be very good, but he's a little on the unreliable side. Yeah, I'll do it after the show. Remind me if I forget. I often forget. But yeah, I mean to do that. Man, Cactus Jack promos just aren't hitting. That's really been one of the bummers of this save. I thought I was just gonna let Cactus Jack get over by cutting a bunch of promos, but I don't know. In 1992, it's just not there. He's not cooking yet. This did much better. Granted, it's because it was, you know, all Ventura, and Raven and Sabu didn't say a darned thing, but, you know, that's fine. Yeah, these guys do a great job every time. Ooh, 77 on Bam Bam and Beautiful Bobby. Okay. Yeah, like, I know in 92 he wasn't he wasn't talking much, if at all, but I just figured, like, the mod maker would have given him the stats to be able to do it, but, they didn't. Kind of like how Dan Severn is a really good wrestler and over in 1992, even though he probably shouldn't be. Anyway, Bam Bam and Bobby Eaton rocked. They just didn't hold back, I guess. They just went for it. Good for them. Ricky Steamboat, 83. 82! Lack of psychology. Interesting. I did not think that would be an issue with these two guys. Although it didn't really matter. The match got an 82, so the crowd was just like, we don't care that this makes no sense. These guys are killing each other. Which, that does actually check out for a big Van Vader and Cactus Jack match. That makes sense, actually. They had great chemistry. Of course they did. This has got to be our best episode ever. 81! The Mid-South and the Southeast were actually good with one of our episodes for once. They were like, yeah, this was good, actually. We're not mad about this. Yeah, great episode. Putting 2 tournament matches on one show, great idea, as it turns out. Alright, so I'm gonna put a big line here so this is more obvious to me. So yeah, now we have our semis and then our eventual final. We got Ricky and Bam Bam going next, and then we got Vader and Barry Windham. But first, we need to go talk to Nikita Koloff. And we need to ask him... Oh god, how do I do this again? It's like one of these down here. Yeah, there we go. Stop being a road agent. Stop it. There we go. Great. Oh no, Jake Roberts got hurt. Oh, broken nose. Oh, that's a shame. That's a damn shame. Gary Albright power play. Ooh, political alliances. Bro, y'all are not getting him. Stop. Y'all are insane. Paul Newell moved to the southeast. Great. Norman Smiley resides in Centro, so he moved to Central Mexico. All right, great. I like what George South is doing in the ring. The kid is only going to get better with time. Signed to Jody Hamilton. Oh, all right. I mean, George South is not a person we've really looked at all. Maybe we should look at him. You know? Maybe Jody's right. Oh, and right into the main event. All right. Alright, so we already had the Ricky promo. Let's give Bam Bam a promo on Ricky. Hype up that match. His promo will not be nearly as good. But at least he gets to talk about Ricky Steamboat. I'll give him 5 minutes, I guess. Bam Bam promo on Ricky Steamboat. George South main event on main event. I mean, I don't think we could put George South in the main event, but we could book him. Yeah, he's very not over. We can give him a match. Also, I mean, his basics are very good. That's probably what Jody Hamilton was looking at, which is probably why he's a good road agent. But the rest of this is not great. George South is a heel, so hey, George South, you want to get squashed by a babyface? Let's do it. Y'all got 6 minutes. What babyface would we like to squash George South? You know, Ron Simmons is just doing a lot of standing around and talking during this tournament. Let's let him beat George South, you know? Remind the people why he's the United States champion. Yes, I'm aware the title is not on the line. Thank you, game. Alright. I'm going to do a very infuriating promo with Sting talking about Rick Rude, where he's going to be interviewed by like Tony Schiavone or whatever, and he's going to be like, well, Sting, you heard the challenge from Rick Rude on main event. What do you have to say about that? And then Sting's going to be like, oh, I'll let you know this Saturday on Saturday night, because I'm not telling you on main event. Yeah, I would say Bobby Eaton is the Christopher Daniels of 1992. In a way, sure. Sting will answer Rude's challenge. ... on Saturday. All right, what do I want to give the people? for, like, the main event of the B show. Something enough that it's like, oh, maybe I'll tune into the show. But not too good. Arn and Larry Z are not doing, like, anything. Let's do 2v2. Arn and Larry Z are gonna beat two baby faces. Jericho and I think you just wanted me to book Jericho and Ultimate Dragon. The thing with just doing Jericho and Ultimate Dragon is it would bomb because neither one of those guys is over. Oh, I kind of want to put El Gigante in this match, but he's very bad. He's very, very bad. Bagwell is unimportant, but that doesn't really matter. Oh, he's very... Jeez, Bagwell is so bad. Every time I think, like, oh, I'll throw Bagwell in a match, I always back out of it. Oh, we gotta do PN News and Van Hammer, the rap rock connection. That's obviously the match here. Obviously, Arn Anderson is winning. If that's not a main event, I don't know what is. Gigante for Tully and Arn in a handicap match? Oh man, I don't know about that. Alright. You know what, though? I think we are going to book El Gigante because, listen, he's over. He's over, but he's very bad. And I don't want to put him on Saturday night, but, like, he could lose to people on main event. You know who I need to heat up? I need to heat up Raven and Sabu. Because they're kind of getting pushed here. So we're gonna do another tag match. It's still gonna get 6 minutes. We're gonna do Raven and Sabu against fucking El Gigante. And Joey Maggs, because I want someone on the other side who can work a little bit. Which one of these guys is more over right now? Raven is more over, like... Yeah, Sabu's really only over in the Great Lakes. Raven is more overness everywhere else. I'm going to have Raven pin El Gigante. Oh, El Gigante. Wow. I thought El Gigante was going to complain big time, but he did not. All right, El Gigante. I see you. I see you. Vader's... All right, now I'll do that Barry Windham promo on Vader. He's gonna go, yo, me and Vader, we've had a lot of issues, you know, had a lot of matches recently, had a lot of issues, but this is my chance to get my revenge on Vader and advance in the tournament. Everyone in WCW 92 talks like this. That's just factual. And then I'm also going to do Steiner Brothers promo. Let's try giving them time and see if that works, because their promos have been kind of disappointing. I don't think he's going to call it audible. That'd be crazy, though. They're going to cut a promo on Jimmy Garvin and Michael P.S. Hayes. And they're just going to go off on him, like, you know, you scumbags, you cheated in the six-man tag, now you're telling everyone you beat the champions, you didn't earn crap. Alright, what do we have? We have like 6 minutes left. We could put another short little match on here. Who else wants to have a squash match? I would love to do like a Mike Awesome squash, but he's not over. Although I guess we could probably do a similar thing here where I could just do Mike Awesome versus fucking like Big Josh, because Big Josh is over and he sucks. Hey brother, don't spoil Impact 1000 for me. I'm watching that like after the stream. Don't. I mean, I don't care that Shark Boy is Santino's deputy, but anything else, don't tell me. Anyway, Mike Awesome is going to beat Big Josh in 6 minutes. Let's see if Big Josh is mad. Big Josh is furious at the booking. That's fine. What's opening this show? Probably not that. Oh, it's got to be the Sting promo again. Like Awesome Big Josh, there's his promo. Window, awareness movers. Let's put one of these promos up. Yeah, that's fine. Now on Tuesday, we did get the all valuable 69 rating on a B show. We did finally do it on Rampage. Last week on WCW, we did a 70. I got 1 point higher than I needed on the B show. So I'm hoping this week we can hone it in, although I don't think this is the show. I think this show kind of stinks. So I'm going to say like a 63. We got a lot of El Gigante and Big Josh on this show. Good Sting promo, though. Although the longer promo did do better. I do have to just book people in longer promos. Yeah, this is not great. Although I will say, Mike Awesome, not over at all, and is already better than Big Josh. So, right guy won. Right guy won. No problems there. Steiners are just not great on the promos either. That's another one. Again, it's 92. You know, this isn't Freakzilla over here. But, you know. I was hoping better than 55s. Another 46. Oh, Raven is really... Sabu is the good guy in this in this group. Raven... Maybe Raven is more of a manager. El Gigante, 27, and he's over, which is crazy. He's very, very bad. Bray Windham promo, the best thing we've had on this show in a minute here. Ron Simmons and George South, a perfectly fine squash match. I kind of got to disagree with Jody Hamilton on the George South is a future star thing. Don't quite see it. But I appreciate the email. Especially because it's 1992 and emailing me was probably a real chore. You had to, you know, you had to log on to like a terminal and find somewhere with an internet connection even. You probably had to go to like a library or a university. Bam Bam, not a great promo. Not a great promo. Ooh, 54 on this match. I thought this would be way better. I thought Arn and Larry Z would carry these guys to like at least a 60, but I was incorrect. This was a very bad episode of Main Event. This is going to be like sub 60. Oh, exactly a 60. Exactly a 60. We almost did 59 nice, which would have been not nice. But you know, it's the B show. It's no one cares. No notes. Only like 50,000 people watch this show on Sunday mornings or whatever. So maybe I should just go even further into making Main Event a B show. Just literally use it as the show Big Josh loses his overness every week to other people I like more. Richard Slinger. Ain't no way Shane Helms is wrestling in 1992. No shot. He would have been like 16. Get out of here. Maybe give the Steiners a mouthpiece? Maybe. I do have like a million managers. Every time I go to this screen, it's like, that is a manager. That ain't Klein. That is a manager. That ain't. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Although they're pretty much all heels, I think is the problem. Heel. Eric Bischoff should not be a manager. Let's fix that one. Eric Bischoff is not a manager. Not at this stage of his career. Actually, I can fix a lot of these. Arn Anderson, you're not a manager either. I guess they have it set like that, so, like, these guys can, like, second each other to the ring or whatever. But, like, Harley Race, Rick Rude. Rick Rude is not a manager. Rick Rude's not a manager. Oh, Magnum TA could be a good one. He's got to be a babyface, right? Yeah, babyface, recognizable. Microphone. Yeah, his microphone and charisma's pretty good, actually. Actually, that's a great idea. We should have Magnum TA manage the Steiners. Did I not get Larry Z? We'll go back and do that one too. And then Magnum TA could, you know, he could come in and be like, "Oh, Steiner boys, listen, I know those Freebirds. You guys need my help or whatever. You know, those Freebirds, they got all kinds of tactics." Oh yeah, Larry Z is a manager. No, he's not. Jody Hamilton, Michael Hayes. I mean, Michael Hayes is real close to the time where he becomes a manager, but we're still, you know, I'm still putting him out there to wrestle. Tommy Rich, you're still wrestling. Missy Hyatt, Missy Hyatt probably should be managing someone. Although I will say, she's not really good at talking. She's like okay at it at best. Mostly here for the sex appeal, which is not a thing our product really uses. So I don't know. I don't really have anything for her. Harley Race was managing Lex, and now Lex is gone. So he's another guy we could do something with. Medusa's definitely our manager. Raven, you know what? Raven could manage Dustin Rhodes, actually. Actually, I think that might be the best use of Raven. Just be, like, the little shitty, annoying guy. So let's actually do that. Alright, so now we've brought it down to a couple of people, but hey, maybe someday we'll come up with it. Does Medusa talk? Does Medusa talk good? No, not really. Missy never really gets good ratings in mods other than sex appeal. I mean, accurate. Vader lives in Kanto now. Okay. Vader, we just signed you to an exclusive contract, brother. Why? Don't move to Japan now. Alright. Well, whatever. You're telling me this isn't Bully Ray? Do you know who I am? In this case, no, I don't. I don't know who you are, Mark Lamonco or whatever it was. Hey, he decided not to work for UWF. Great choice. Mike Atkins is going to New England. I don't even know who that is. 437,000 viewers for Saturday night. got here? Oh, just main event ratings. Hey, it's me, the Brooklyn Brawler. I'm sure this happened all the time, but I remember when I was a kid, this would have been like, God, 95 or something, maybe 94. I was at a house show. I was like real little kid, I'm like 5 years old. I was at a house show where the Brooklyn Brawler won a match, and we like lost our minds. Like me and my dad mostly. I remember my dad being like, "Oh my God, the Brooklyn Brawler won!" We thought we saw like the rarest thing of all time, the Brooklyn Brawler winning a match. Although again, I'm sure he won lots of house show matches. Oh, Sid Vicious fully fit. Good for him. What are you doing, Sid? You're in the WWF, right? How's that going? Oh, you're very over. Not having great matches other than when you wrestled Shawn Michaels. But you know, that's the Sid experience. That checks out. I don't remember him ever winning a TV match, but again, he probably did. I don't know. I just remember him losing every match ever when I was a kid. All right, here we go. Saturday night, Jacksonville. You know what? Let's maybe run somewhere besides Jacksonville. You know. Let's go Mid-Atlantic. Oh boy, there's even less arena options here. We can run the Baltimore Arena. Yeah, we can run the Baltimore. Let's go to Baltimore. All right. Which semifinal do we want to do here? Do we want to do Ricky Bam Bam or Vader and Barry Windham? I think I want to do Ricky Bam Bam because I wanna advance the story, bro. So we're gonna do 1v1, 12 minutes. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Bam Bam Bigelow. Storytelling. Bam Bam is going to win with interference. From Dustin Rhodes. Also, I hope Ricky is cool with this. Oh, he is. All right, great. We love you, Ricky. And then we're going to do the big angle where we're going to have Dustin. It's going to be beating up. And Raven and Sabu are going to come out, and they're all going to be beating up Ricky Steamboat. He's going to be selling, which should help us a lot because he's like the best seller of all time. And then Dusty Rhodes is going to come out, but you know what? It's still a 3-on-2. Dustin doesn't hit his dad, but Raven and Sabu have no problem hitting his dad. He's in the corner getting stomped. It's a 3-on-2 beatdown. But who's going to come out and save them? But Nikita Koloff. Oh my God, Nikita Koloff is back in WCW. Debuts to save Dusty and Ricky. Helms first began wrestling in 1991 at the age of 17. Okay. Fuck me then. What do I know? Turns out the person who made this mod did more research than I did. That checks out. Vader and Barry Windham. So let's just do an angle. We're going to save that for next week. So we're just going to do Vader. Every time I put in Vader. Every time he's not there. Same thing with Teddy Long. I always go for Theodore Long. Putting these guys together has not helped me. They're just going to cut a promo on Barry Windham where they're basically like, Barry Windham, we've beaten you before, I'll beat you again. 6 minutes for that is insane. We'll do like 4. Vader promo, 2 hype, tournament match with Windham. George South TV champ. No, stop it. No. We're going to do a nice long promo here with the Stanger and Rick Rude. Where, you know, they're just going to do a lot of back and forth, but the gist of it is going to be Rick Rude being like, you know, what's it going to be, Sting? Are you going to be man enough to wrestle me at Spring Stampede? And then Sting's going to be like, of course. Actually, you know what? Let's do this as a 6-minute thing. Sting accepts Rude's challenge. And then we will do like a 3-minute thing where he gets just laid the fuck out by the Dangerous Alliance. Just send them all out there. This is just a big trap. Rick Rude, Arn, Larry, Tully, Steve Austin. Paulie gets some shots in on him. Am I forgetting someone? I think I probably am. Medusa. Just a ring full of people killing Sting. Fighting. And then, Tony Schiavone on commentary being like, this is disgusting. This is sickening. And then, of course, Ventura being like, well, they got the numbers advantage, Schiavone. They'd be stupid not to take advantage of it. I'm Jesse Ventura. I just said, well, actually, on the commentary booth my entire career. We'll rate Paul on entertainment. He's directing traffic. Medusa's fighting. She gets some shots in on the Stinger. I'm going to do that thing I said I was going to do with Magnum, where he goes up to the Steiners and he's like, you should let me manage you, because you can't talk. I mean, because I know the Freebirds. Yeah, they could talk about the Freebirds here. Hayes. Jimmy. They're off screen. Magnum TA wants to manage the Steiners. Alright, we've got a lot of talking so far. Let's get a match in here. Let's do 2v2. Let's do Jushin Liger now teaming with Too Cold Scorpio to take on Brian Pillman and Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, that's the match. That checks out. Much like we did last week. 10 minutes. Open. Steal the show. You guys go for it. I'm gonna give Pillman the victory over Too Cold again. But again, it's 1992 and he's a heel, so I'll make it tainted. Like, he doesn't have to cheat, but he cheats anyway, because he's that kind of guy, you know? Alright. Let's do... I'm gonna do a Dustin and Ricky thing earlier, where like Ricky's gonna be being interviewed by I don't know, Eric Bischoff, I guess. Just throw him out there. He's not rated. And basically, you know, Steamboat's gonna be doing his promo about like, you know, Bam Bam tonight. What, you know, it's gonna be a great match. Can't wait to see you out there. We're gonna put on a great one for the fans here. May the best man win. You know, just real babyface shit. And then Dustin's gonna walk up and be like, "Yeah, good luck out there tonight, Ricky." Ricky's gonna be like, "What's this about?" He's like, "Hey, no funny stuff here. Just wishing you good luck, man to man. Feel like you might need some." Just really laying it on thick. And then, yeah, we really need matches, which is not a place I'm used to being. But, I mean, listen, we can book some matches. It's not a problem. We've got Dan and Stunning Steve still. I kind of want to do something with Norman now that he's signed with me. Although, the only thing I could really do with Norman is, like, have him... I could have him wrestle Steve Austin. TV title match. That sounds great. 10 minutes. Television title. Steve Austin's gonna win. And we'll make this open as well. Jesse, yeah, exactly. Just Tony Schiavone being like, "I don't like the sound of that, Ventura." And Ventura's like, "Oh, a guy can't wish another guy good luck anymore, Schiavone? You always think he's up to no good." Oh, they were bad. I'm pretty sure there were like zeros in there, which makes sense. He's 17, but anyway, Dan Severn is gonna come out afterwards. Be like, "Oh, that was pretty impressive there, Steve. You're a regular old blue chipper there, but I think I'll show you a thing or two in that ring at Spring Stampede." And then Steve Austin's gonna be like, "Who are you? Why are you here? How did you just show up here one day? I don't have to wrestle you." And that's basically gonna be it. He's gonna challenge Austin to a match at Spring Stampede, and Steve Austin's gonna say no. Spring Stampede. How much time do we have left? We've got like 13 minutes. Yeah, I really need to book another match. Which again, is fine. We can book matches. We can book matches all day. Let's get Regal on the show, although he'll have to face someone with some overness. Like El Gigante. Have I done him in Johnny B. Bad? Oh, the Z-Man is recognizable. Although I think I've literally done this as well. Yes, I have. And I had Regal win both times. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think I had Regal win that match via cheating. So before this match starts, we're going to have like, "Oh, 3 weeks ago, you know, video package, like 3 weeks ago on main event, Steven Regal and Z-Man. You see here, Steve Regal blatantly cheating." But yeah, we're gonna let Regal win again. I don't see us having a future with the Z-Man. That's fine. Oh, he was unhappy. I should have skipped it so fast. He was unhappy, and then Steve Regal, like, cracked his knuckles. And then he stopped. Let's give something one more minute. Then that'll be a show. Bazinga. Alright. If we want to open with this tag match, obviously. And then... Actually, we should open with the Sting promo. And then we'll do that. And then let's do... Let's take this Magnum TA promo, like, all the way down here. Z-Man for Steven Regal. I don't know how that got out of place like that. Norman Smiley versus Steve Austin. Austin declines. Sting murdered by Dangerous Alliance. Oh, that's out of place. Sting versus Steve Regal. Dustin versus Norman Smiley. Austin declines. Vader promo. Ricky Steamboat. Yep, that's the order. Z-Man, decent tag work. Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll put him in a tag. I don't know. I have no plans for him. He's just... Z-Man's one of those guys, he's just slightly before my time. I don't really know a lot about him. You can add another short match. I mean, I could, but we don't need to. We're in range. There's no one else I super want to get on the show. So I think we're just going to run it. This will not be as good as last week. Last week was crazy. We got an 81. I'm going to say this one... Steamboat and Bam Bam could be really good, but Steamboat will probably kind of coast a little bit. So, yeah, I'm going to say like a 76. I'm going to say 76. Ooh, maybe I'm guessing too low. This is a really good start. It turns out I did just need to make these promos longer for these guys to really cook. And then, yeah, Sting just absolutely... just a ring full of people killing Sting. It's really an absurd visual when you see all of them laid out like that. Medusa, like, throwing off her high heels to, like, kick Sting while he's down. Paulie whacking him with the phone. Ooh, oh, these cruiserweight tags are cooking. Yeah, Pillman and Liger are both great. Eddie Guerrero, considering that he's not over at all, is very good. And, you know, Scorp, the low man at 49 is quite good. Yeah, I might have guessed low on this show. I might have guessed low on this. I might have underestimated our boys here. This did, like, no better. Alright, what I should do next time is try to do a promo where it's just Magnum TA and see if he does better. Because he could have got dragged down by Rick and Scott here, because I rated them too. And they had to be rated, because it was him, like, talking to them. But next time, I'm going to do just Magnum TA talking, and we'll see how that does. Hey, Z-Man and Steve Regal, 60. I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. $79 on Dustin being like, wow, it sure would be a shame if something happened in the main event tournament match against Bam Bam Bigelow. I bet we would all be so mad if that happened. Norman Smiley and Steve Austin, 67. Another nice little match. Paulie was at ringside. Tony doing good work. You know what? These guys talking was totally fine, too. I thought this might bomb because, you know, Dan Severn really does talk like that. You know, I mean, that's really what he sounds like. But this crowd in Baltimore didn't care. They were into it. Vader's gonna kill Barry Windham. Oh, I will never doubt Ricky Steamboat again. 82. What a match. What a tournament this has been, this U.S. title tournament. Big upset here for Bam Bam, getting the help from, getting the unwanted help from Dustin Rhodes. And then here's Koloff. He debuted his foreign star gimmick and it got an awful rating. Great. Sick. Marketing gimmick will sell more merchandise. Can get analyzed for losing a comedy gimmick. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine. Wow, 82. We did even better than last week. We're kind of just cooking right now, honestly. We've hit our groove. It's not really so much that we hit our groove. It was just me booking longer promos. That's really all that's been different for the first couple episodes. Like, instead of giving this 4 minutes, I gave it, like, 7. And that's the difference between it getting a 75 and, like, a 91, which is crazy. Okay. Oh, Tugboat's back. Thank God. Eddie Guerrero is in the Southeast. All right. He likes these bookings we're giving him. He wants to stick around. Norman, didn't I just give Norman an exclusive contract? I guess he needs the time to recover still. I guess even though he's not working those Arena Mexico shows or whatever, he still hasn't had the time off. Yeah, he's under an exclusive written contract now. All right, whatever. Let's do main event. All right, well, we obviously have to start the show with, like, a medical update on Sting. So it's going to be Sting. We're going to send, like, Tony Schiavone to the hospital to, like, interview Sting from, like, a hospital bed. And he's going to be like, Sting, that was a brutal attack you suffered at the hands of the Dangerous Alliance. No one would blame you if you canceled the title match at Spring Stampede. It'd really be for your best choice for your health and your safety. And Sting's going to be like, Rick Rude, I'll see you at Spring Stampede, and you better bring the entire Dangerous Alliance with you, because you're going to need them. I love booking 1992 wrestling. I can just be as corny as I want. Rude at Spring Stampede. Oh, we should put Rick Rude in here. And then we are going to do... Oh, I'm going to do the thing I said I was going to do, where I'm just going to have Magnum talk. Let's check this for it, because if I leave it to next stream, I will forget. So just Magnum talking about Hayes and Jimmy, who we'll put off screen. I don't want to give him 6 minutes, but I mean that is the test. So I guess we'll give him 6 minutes. Let's make this a post-match promo after like a, well, whatever. Magnum test promo on Freebirds. I am going to give the Freebirds a match though. We'll do Michael P.S. Hayes and Jimmy taking on, I don't know, Jericho and somebody. Man, I never do anything with Candido. I gotta get Candido into some of these matches. Every time I look to use one of my cruiserweight heels that isn't over, I always lean towards Eddie Guerrero, and then I never end up picking Chris Candido. Chris Jericho and Ultimo Dragon is a sick team. Unfortunately, they are losing to Michael Hayes and Jimmy Garvin. I will give them an open match. But yeah, obviously the guys going for the tag titles have to win. That'll open, then we'll do the Magnum promo. Actually, we should probably open with Sting. Let's look for a match for Chris Candido. Perhaps he will also beat Big Josh. How not over is Candido? Oh, very not over. Oh, Junkyard Dog is someone I'm never going to do anything with, and he's very old and not good. But also, Chris Candido and Junkyard Dog is like a cursed match. Well, let's do it. We're just giving up on main event being like a decent show. It's just going to be the show where guys get over. I've had it. This doesn't need to be long. We'll go 6 minutes. Candido is going to win. How about this? It'll be tainted since she's a baddie. How about that? Oh, he's furious? Oh, that's such a shame. Main event is your Rampage, but like it's really even less than Rampage. It's like my Dark almost. Like I'm just like, hey, here's some guys I want to get over. Here's some tests I want to do. Although I am at least giving people some narrative, like, you know, Sting from the hospital and stuff like that. Main event is a B show. Oh yes, it is majorly a B show. I would not do this on something that was something besides a B show. Though that said, I do like to give people some kind of like halfway decent match usually, so let's do that. Oh, Dan Severn didn't wrestle. He just talked on Saturday night, so let's give him a match. Let's go Big Dan. Big Dan and Terrence Taylor. I'll give them 10 minutes. Dan Severn's winning. And then I'm going to have Steve Austin attack him after the match. And then, you know, Jim Ross on commentary like, well, now, wait a second. I thought Steve Austin didn't want to wrestle Dan Severn. Austin attacks Severn post match. Summon Invader. All right, here's what we're gonna do a promo with Bam Bam Bigelow, where he's gonna get being interviewed by like Tony Schiavone or whatever, and you know he's gonna be like, yeah, that isn't really how I wanted to win things against Steamboat, but you know it is what it is, and I got to move forward, and I'm gonna be watching, you know, this week on Saturday night, Vader and Barry Windham. I'm gonna be watching that very closely, and whoever wins that match, I'm going to bring it to him in the finals. That 3 minutes is fine for that. And then I think we have like, I only have 5 more minutes. Let's do like one 5-minute match and one 5-minute promo. So the 5-minute promo is going to be This is one of my old favorite chestnuts. This will be like the, following Saturday night, this is what you didn't see after we went off the air. And it's going to be Koloff talking to Dusty and Ricky. And he's going to be like, I know we've had a lot of issues in the past, and we fought all up and down this country, and we've had lots of wars, but I just couldn't see what your son was doing to you. It made me sick. So, everything that happens to us, it's in the past now, and I'm here to help you out. Koloff promo post Saturday night, explaining why he is with Steamboat and Dusty now. Also, I guess Dustin should be here off screen to get the feud thing. I guess that's how we should open the show. Because it would, it would be like right from Saturday night, and then as soon as you turn on, it's like, here's what happened. Actually, what they would do in 1992 is like, folks, we gotta go. We'll keep the cameras rolling. Make sure you tune in to main event to see the rest of the show. And then that's how we would start it. They used to love doing that shit. Okay, everyone wants an El Gigante match. This is now the El Gigante brand. El Gigante and Big Josh, that's just... Y'all are just memeing. That does nothing for nobody. Sabu and El Gigante at least helps us get Sabu over. So I'm going to let him beat El Gigante in 5 minutes. In what will be a horrible match. You know what? I will give El Gigante this. He's a good brother. He's very bad at wrestling, but a very good brother. Koloff promo, then Sabu and El Gigante, your opening match. Let's put this Sting thing like higher now. This is like our main event promo. Oh, I was moving the wrong one the whole time. Fuck me. Alright, we gotta get placement mode. Sting, you go here. Cool off promos. Let's. Bam Bam is ready for the title. You go here. Chris Roman, Chris Junkyard Dog, Sting from the hospital, Dan. Yeah, that's a show. Again, no idea what this is gonna get. Because we're kind of not even trying for main event matches anymore. I don't know, a 61. Make it a car crash? No. No. Have you seen El Gigante's stats? This guy can't do anything. Nothing. He can't do a car crash. He can't do any kind of match. He can stand there while Sabu does stuff. Anyway. The promo was good. Koloff was underwhelming, which is a shame. He's supposed to be whelming here. But, an 83 will be the best thing on this show by a mile. Although, actually, that's not true. The Sting promo will be good, too. Yeah, this got a 33. We're getting people over. This was an objective match, We're not trying to have a good match. We're just trying to... I don't know. I don't even know what we're trying to do. Get Sabu over, I guess. Bam Bam promo was fine. Young Tony Schiavone held a microphone. These everything with the tag division has been very underwhelming. I'm hoping the Freebirds and the Steiners at least have a good match when they finally have it. Oh, Magnum's promo was even worse than the Steiners. God damn. Adding him as a manager did nothing. He made it worse. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? Candido and Junkyard Dog, also bad. But that's fine. Again, we're getting people over here. Yeah, Sting talking, 75. Take that for sure. Ooh, a 51. Oh, they didn't click. Well, that sucks. This is our main event, and it was very bad. And a 63. 62. That's almost exactly what I guessed. Basically got saved by 2 good promos. The wrestling on this show was terrible. This was the worst wrestling show we've booked. Just awful. Every match on this was very bad. Not a single good match for the poor people that went to that taping. I mean, we would probably have to go out and sign somebody to be the babyface manager, but, like, listen, I just put Magnum with him. I'm not gonna come back next week and be like, actually, he's not there. Actually, we have a... No, like, we're just gonna fucking stick with it now. The best technical wrestler in the world, according to a reader poll, is Dan Severn. Well, the numbers don't lie. It's still pretty early. All right, let's go do the next Saturday night. Why not? The next stream, I'll get to start with the main event. That'll be fun. I thought that was current indie wrestler Facade at first. Lance Russell is retiring. Okay. House show in New England drew 458 fans. How close are we now to Spring Stampede? 15 days. Okay. Alright. And I still have a semifinal and final, but that'll be fine. So... Actually, is it? It's March week 4. So we have Saturday night. And we have Saturday night. Then we have Spring Stampede. Okay. Oh, we have 3 more Saturday nights? No, it's March week 4. I don't know if this is happening yet. Sunday night. No. So we have 2 left. Okay, so I have to do the finals like right before the pay-per-view, and that kind of sucks. Oh, I just realized we have main event and Spring Stampede happening on the same day. That's kind of weird. Because main event is a Sunday show, but it's Sunday at like late evening. That is when the pay-per-view would be happening. Huh. But then Saturday pay-per-view would interfere with Saturday night, so that's a no. I didn't think about that when we booked Spring Stampede. What did it do for Super Brawl? Super Brawl was Sunday. Well, I guess we tape it on a different day, so it doesn't matter. It's just we go against each other, which is stupid. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, right. I have to have the finals of the tournament like right before the fucking pay-per-view, which I don't like doing, especially in 1992. But you know, we fucked it a little bit, so that's what we're gonna have to do. Like, these days, I don't think it's that big of a deal to book a match, like, 4 days out from a pay-per-view or whatever. Actually, it would be 1 fucking day out by the time it airs on TV. Yeah, that's not great. Could have done a little better on that one. But yeah, even today, I don't think it's that bad. But in 1992, you know, no fucking internet and stuff. You kind of got to let people know several weeks ahead of time. Hey, it's me, Tony Capone. Hey. Oh, Missy Hyatt left. Oh, we let our contract run out. Okay, that's fine. And also Terrence Taylor. Is that why that match was so bad? Terrence Taylor knew his contract was running out and dogged it? Dang, okay, Terrence. When people's contracts are running out like that, I should just fire them when it comes up and I decide not to do it, because I always forget, and then they leave like 2 streams later, and I'm like, oh yeah, they were leaving. Hey man, it's good cash. House show in Hawaii. Nice. Alright, let's, oh, you know what? We wanted to look... We wanted to look at Sugar Shane Helms. Yeah, he's not good. He's very bad. How's Shane McMahon? Look at this photo of Shane McMahon. Oh my god. Okay. Just... Okay. Glad we saw that. Jacksonville. Oh, this is backstage incident. Jim Ross, what do you do, Jim? Oh, he made a silly game. Right, thank you, Jim. Let's run somewhere else. Do Mid-Atlantic. Let's do Mid-South this time. I'm going to draw about 10,000 fans. This is 9,000 seat venue. Heart of Texas Fair Complex. Now known as the Extraco Event Center in Waco, Texas. Sure. We can dip their balls in my Ross barbecue sauce the deepest. You mean meatballs, right? Right? That's what you mean. Alright. Main event. Barry Windham and Big Van Vader. Can Barry brawl? Yeah, he can brawl good enough. I think this is another 10-minute wild brawl that Vader's gonna win. And now the finals are set. You got Bam Bam, you got Big Van Vader. We're going to do the big angle here with Dusty and Nikita and Ricky. They're basically just going to come out here and be like, Dustin, you've gone too far. You're out here, you're ruining title tournaments. You're not just ruining things for Ricky, you're ruining things for all these fans, etc., etc. Well, it's time for you to grow up and stop acting like such a child. And then he's gonna come out and be like, you know what? I don't have to listen to this. I'm tired of hearing from you guys. Me and my boys, we are gonna shut the 3 of you up. Spring Stampede in a 6-man tag. And then Steamboat's gonna be like, whoa, hold on. It's me and Nikita. Then 3 of you. And he's gonna be like, oh, no. I want the old man in the ring. I want Dusty in the match. And they're just gonna be like, you want to wrestle your own father? You want to get in there with your old man? Well, you get in there with the American Dream. I'm not just gonna be a father, baby. He just, Dusty Road shit. Big promo to set up Dusty, Dragon, Koloff versus Dustin's boys at Spring Stampede. Raven and Sabu are there. And then we're also going to, let's see. What do we want to do with Sting? I think we got to keep selling that Sting is hurt. So let's do a promo with Rude and Tully and Paulie. I feel like the WCW 92 audience would eat this 6-man up. Yeah, I mean, that's the plan. I don't know how they would feel about Raven and Sabu in it, but these other guys for sure. This is basically just going to be these 3 guys being like, Did you see on Main Event where they talked to Sting in the hospital? He still wants the match? Oh, we got him right where we want him. This idiot. He's eating out of the palm of our hands. Rick Rude is guaranteed to win the world title at Spring Stampede. Dangerous Alliance. Mox. Injured. Sting. Let's do an angle. Let's officially announce the Jushin Liger and Brian Pillman rematch. This promo is basically... Actually, let's also send, like... let's send Eric Bischoff out there. He's gonna be like, gentlemen, I'm here. I guess we're doing just fucking contract signing. I have here a contract for the rematch for you guys for the WCW Junior Heavyweight Championship at Spring Stampede. Just ready for you guys to sign it. And then Pillman's gonna be like, oh, I'll sign it after I let Liger know what I've been thinking. And he's just gonna go off about how, like, you know, my whole career, everyone's told me I'm too small and I had to fight for everything and no one gave me a chance. And then you just come in here with your fancy costume and your foreign accent and people are tripping over you to give you opportunities that I never got, even though we're the same size. And he's gonna, yell at him and get all up in his face, and then Liger's gonna fucking shote him. And then, Bischoff's gonna be like, oh, we need some help out here, and he's gonna roll out of the ring. Alright, let's book a match. Oh, I think we need to do the old TEW chestnut of when you have a tag match coming up for a pay-per-view. You do Scott Steiner and you do Jimmy Garvin in a singles match. Let's see, 57. They're pretty similar overness. I think I want to give the heels a little heat ski going into this match. So we'll do Jimmy with a tainted win. I'll give these guys the storytelling match too. Alright, what else do we have here? I don't really want to keep Sting off the show, but, like, we are selling an injury here for Sting. Oh, we gotta do something with Steve. Steve and, Dan the Beast. Alright, let's give Dan another win. Just really heating him up. Who's a heel with very good technical? Bobby Eaton? Eddie Guerrero? Ooh. Larry Z, obviously. Steve Regal, obviously. Let's put him out there with Eddie. Although, actually, I will say, Bobby Eaton would get us a very good match. Though he already has cool momentum. He kind of needs to be heated up. Let's put him out there with Eddie. Dan Severn. Oh, do I dare make this match a technical masterclass? Do I dare? Yeah, let's try it. Though Eddie might not be over enough to put him out there for 15 minutes. Maybe we should do... Yeah, let's... Alright, I'm changing my mind. We're putting Beautiful Bobby out there. And we're going to do a technical masterclass. $15 minutes. Also, I just think that makes more sense for Dan, is like showing that he's worthy of a title match. Like, oh, he beat Bobby Eaton. That's like a real guy. Technical... Oop, not eye candy. Do not do an eye candy match. Oh, good lord. And then we're going to do an angle afterwards where Dan's going to be like, I thought you didn't want to wrestle me, Austin. Then you attacked me on main event. And then Austin's going to try to attack him again. But Dan's going to, like, see it coming this time. He's going to stop Austin. And as like, Austin's leaving the ring, he, like, drops the TV title. And then Severn picks it up. And he's like, well, I think that'd look real good around my waist. You know, I know you said you didn't want to wrestle me. But I talked to the WCW board. And they're green lighting the match for Spring Stampede. And then Austin's going to be like, no! No! I didn't allow this! Maybe have Rude main event and afterwards Sting appears? Oh, maybe. We could do like Tully and Rick Rude. Who? Well, Liger's been booked as Sting's friend. The Steiners kind of have, although both of those guys are already doing stuff. Yeah, I don't know. There's no match that really makes sense for that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a very similar thing, but we're still going to end with Barry Windham and Vivian Vader. But then after that match, you know, let's just play a video. Forget after the match. It's just going to be Sting, like, training at the hospital to get better. That's what we'll do. Sting physical therapy montage. That's what we'll do. Getting ready to get back to the ring. Oh, we're definitely doing something at Spring Stampede where he shows up limping and he's like fighting off each guy from the Dangerous Alliance on the way to the ring, which is just a real thing. In fact, that was even against Rick Rude, wasn't it? But it was for the US title and I made it for the world title. What are you gonna do? Listen, sometimes an idea is good and you just do it, you know, that's fine. How much time? We have like 15 minutes about. And I think I need more wrestling. Yeah, I do need more wrestling. Again, I'm booking differently. It's very unusual for me to be like, oh, I need to fill this out with wrestling. I usually have the opposite problem. There's a lot of good heels. Let's give, like, the other Dangerous Alliance members a match. Who's left? Larry Z. Well, I guess it would just be Larry Z and Arn, really, because everyone else is kind of doing something. But that's fine. Let's give Larry Z and Arn a match. It'll be good. So we'll do Larry Z and Arn. Let's put him out there. Let's put him out there with some of our, like, young, good workers. Or... yeah, no, we'll do Ultimo and Chris Jericho again. That's a fun team. And to help him out at least a little bit, we'll make it open. Oh, this would be another good place to have Sting come out, right? Although this, like, you know, you have Arn and these guys win, and then afterwards Sting shows up and beats them up. And they're like, oh my god, Sting's here! Yeah, actually, I like that. And now Arn and Larry Z are perhaps out of the picture. Could still do the montage. That's alright. I prefer it as like a surprise thing. I hate 3 more minutes. Okay. That should be easy. That sounds like another spot for Ron Simmons to cut a promo where he's like, oh boy, what a tournament this has been. We have been so blessed to be watching this match in WCW. Did we see all these great matches in WCW? Whether I be taking on Big Van Vader or Barry Windham or Bam Bam Bigelow, it's going to be a hell of a match. I would say the one bad thing about this US title tournament is that all I've really had for Simmons to do the whole time is be like, wow, what a tournament. And that's not something he's good at. Alright, we need to move the shit out of this. Alright, let's open... I want to open with the big promo because I think that'll do really well. And then we're going to do... oh, Dan Severn, because that's a technical masterclass, and I never trust that to do anything but open. So we'll put that second. And then we will do... this one has to go after that. Ron Simmons, wow, what a tournament, sure. Dangerous Alliance. No, this Dangerous Alliance promo has to go earlier. This has to go like where Ron Simmons is saying, wow, what a tournament. And then, in fact, let's do that match right after they mock him. And then Sting shows up. That's all one neat little package. And then Ron Simmons says, wow, what a tournament. Scott Steiner and Jimmy Garvin is very high on this card, but I guess that's fine. Oh, the Pillman Liger contract signing is also way too high. Okay. We're actually... this is going to move up. That's actually what we're going to do. Put this here. And then put Sting showing back up. Semi-main. Yeah, that's more like it. Ron Simmons, Scott Steiner for Jimmy Garvin, Pillman Liger contract. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. Okay, I keep thinking this, like, oh, this is our worst show. Like, we just did an 82 and an 81 on our last couple Saturday nights, so I don't know if we can keep up with that, but the promo should be good. And Dan Severn and Beautiful Bobby in a 15-minute technical masterclass is either going to do, like, real good or real disappointing. I'll say an 80. I think we'll do another 80. Let's keep the streak going. Okay, 76 on this promo. Was hoping that would do better. Nikita Koloff probably should have just shut up. I probably should have just not rated him. But that's fine. I mean, the 76 is decent. It just could have been better. Yeah, 75. This is really good. Yeah. People people just love technical wrestling in 1992. They love seeing Dan and beautiful Bobby exchanging holds. Struggling. This did really well, too. That's surprising. I guess these guys are just getting heated up. And yeah, their storyline has advanced quite a bit by now, too. An 80 for these guys? These guys always do good. These three. Great trio. Ron Simmons, not so much, but that's okay. Yeah, this is what these have been doing. This has just been fine, this Steiners and Freebirds thing. At least Magnum TA is doing some good work at ringside. At least we got that from him. So that's probably why this got a 63 instead of like a 60 flat. Because old Magnum out there. 63. Again, these guys aren't talkers, so that's fine. Actually, a 63 head is pretty good. Especially considering like 1992 Jushin Thunder Liger. He's not speaking English. 64 on this match. I mean, considering who these guys were wrestling, which were basically jobbers, I will definitely take that. And then Sting shows up and beats them up. When Sting shows up and beats them up, it's clear that he's not healthy. Sting shows up and he's all like, he's got a ton of bandages wrapped around his waist and he's like limping and stuff. But he's so strong and he's so determined that he still beats these guys up. 78, okay. Vader in the 10-minute Wild Brawl is really great, which checks out. That is for true. Although we're not going to beat the 80 this week. 77. Hey, 77 is usually one of our better shows. We just happened to go crazy on the two before it. If this promo had been as good as I thought it was going to be, then I thought this was going to get like an 85. If this had gotten an 85, we might have gotten an 80, but probably still not. Yeah, 77 is still good. It does lose its popularity in, I think it's Mid-South and Southeast, but we are just, like, stupidly popular there. It's very hard for us to maintain that. Arn Anderson thinks Ron Simmons needs to learn how to sell. That's not his gimmick, Arn. Why would he sell? That's not... Alright, whatever, Arn. With that, we're gonna go. We're gonna call it here for this week. We're closing in on 2 hours. So next week, I think next week we'll be able to make it to Spring Stampede because we're only gonna have. We're gonna start with the main event, which is always fun to start with the B show, and then we should just have one more week, and then it'll be Spring Stampede. Yeah, 10 days. So we'll do main event, the go home show, and then Spring Stampede next week. So that'll be fun. Of course, before that on Tuesday, me and Nick will be doing more AEW Draft. Check in for that. We are getting close to Full Gear on that one, which is the first ever Dynamite brand only pay-per-view. If you haven't checked in on that one in a while, or if you're behind or something, we've still gone full brand split over there. It's just happened. It's an alternate universe where CM Punk never gets in trouble and is always fine, and Collision and Dynamite is not a terrible idea. It's a good idea that works. So go over there and check that out if that sounds interesting to you. Also, my podcast at TIR Wrestling. You can follow us on Twitter. Listen to the podcast. We're on basically every podcast platform. We talk about AEW. We talk about like indie wrestling, Pro Wrestling Noah, Tokyo Joshi Pro. Kind of off the beaten path pro wrestling stuff. So if that sounds interesting to you, go check that out. And that'll be it. I'll be back next week, or I'll be back on Tuesday. Bye, everybody.